we have a full box of Resurgence for Power. A pre-release kit. We have the 25th anniversary playmat with Tifa promo. And I know it's a little late, but we also have the Noctis versus Ardyn. Now I'm going to start with these two, because they're probably going to be the quicker ones. So first up, let's look at the two-player starter set, Noctis versus Ardyn. I know a few people have been interested in the dual decks. They tend to sort of have the same pattern. Just cut the tape. Yeah, everything I do is sealed, so I like to do it that way just because it lets people see everything fresh. So all of these come with this little booklet. I think these are sealed as well. Yep. Put rubbish here for now. So nice little quick learn to play booklet with some of the new cards as examples, which is really cool. I think, yeah, it comes with two in case you do buy one of these to share between two people. So you get two of these because these are technically dual decks. So there's two decks in there. One of them is the new Noctis, which is hard to see in the shiny. And one is the Ardyn deck. Now, I'll go through the starter cards and read them out. And then I will go through and show you guys what heroics and spares, or they're spares for me, but other cards. I won't go through the entire deck. I won't go through the commons because, well, they're just probably filler, and I don't mean that in a negative way. It's just that's how all games work. Come on, there we go. Good thing about having electronic tools is they can really help with this stuff. So, now, I don't like this personally, but I know a lot of people do. You get one full art and two normal of the Noctis. You should get a playset of every starter. So, Noctis. So that you can see the two. Let's see if the foil works. 4-cost Wind Earth. Prince, 7k, forward. When Noctis enters the field, you may search for one job retainer and add it to your hand. When a wind or earth forward other than Noctis enters your field, choose one forward opponent controls. The forward that enters the field deals damage equal to its power to the chosen forward. This effect will only trigger once per turn. So basically, something enters for the first time while he's out, they fight. And yep, that's an EX burst effect. Next, we have the three Ignises. Ignisi? Yeah. Wind, 4-cost. 8k forward. The card name Noctis, card name Gladius, card name Prompto you control. Gain this character cannot be chosen by your opponent's summons or abilities. When Ignis or a card name Noctis you control attacks, activate all characters you control. So you see a little bit of synergy there. Then we get 3 Promptos. Wind. 2-cost, 5k forward. If you control a card named Noctis, Prompto gets 3k power and haste. When Prompto attacks, if you control a card named Ignis and a card named Gladius, draw 2 cards. When Prompto enters the field, you may search for one card named Noctis, card named Ingus, or card named Gladius, add it to your hand. Damage 3, so that last effect only works if you have at least 3 damage. I think so. The rest of the starters are in altered color, so let's just go Chocobo common, Thief common, Chocobo. Wow, it's like they knew Chocobos were going to be a thing. This light is terrible. Selkie, Sylph. Alright, so just C's and R's in the wind slot. Let's just put them here. Now we got the Earth, which comes with 3 starter Gladios, 5k retainer, 9k 5 cost, sorry, retainer. If you control a card named Noctis, the cost required to cast Gladios is reduced by 3. If Gladios deals damage to a forward, the damage increases by 2k instead. Damage 3, Gladius gains 1k power and Brave. So that's that. Then we have another Gladius, which is the Heroic. You only get 2 of those. Rare Ignis, Heroic Noctis, 2. Common Core, Common Riga, the 3 Common Rigas. Clarius is good, I think. I think Clarius is seeing a bit of play. Cindy's Heroic, which is good. 2 of them. 2 Sid Sofars, yep. Starter Titan. Ooh, this is new. Starter Titan, if you cast... Oh, come on. So, 3 cost Earth Titan summon. If you cast Titan, you may remove 1 forward in your break zone from the game as an extra cost. Choose 1 forward, deal it damage equal to the power of the forward removed by the extra cost. Okay, so exile something from min and deal damage, and then we got our rare Iris. So, these are the starters. So, Noctis, Ignis, Prompto, Gladius, and Titan. These are the spare heroics or extra heroics you get. So this is only the first deck. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Put those aside. Now moving on to Ardyn. This one's going to be a bit... I'm trying to open it without damaging... Oh no, this one was the easier one. I didn't need the tool. So once again, 3 Ardyns. 1 full art, 2 normal. Not a fan of. I prefer all my full arts to be of 1 type, but I can trade. 4 cost Lightning Fire. You can barely see it. Ardyn. 9k Chief Minister. Forward Brave. When a forward is put from the field into the break zone during this turn, the cost required to cast your next forward is reduced by 5. It cannot become 0. This effect will only trigger once per turn. So, yeah, if he's out, something dies, the next thing costs cheaper. Royal Retribution, Special, Lightning Fire, Dull. Choose 1 forward. It loses all its abilities until end of turn. Break it. So, a more expensive, what's his name? Auron. So, the next starter is 3 Ravises. Yep, that's a starter. 3. 4 cost forward. Let's wait for this to zoom in. When Ravis enters the field, you remove 2 job captains in your break zone from the game. When you do so, choose 1 forward, deal it 10k damage. Damage 3, Ravis gains 1k power. Okay, so not so much synergy here, but just playing mono captains. Warrior is a common. Sure, there was another starter. Yeah, there he is. This is the big favorite from this deck. 6 cost Idolus. Backup. When Idolus enters the field, choose 1 fire forward of cost 4 or less in your break zone. Play it onto the field. Put Idolus into break zone. Choose 1 forward. Deal it 7k. Very good backup for fire, I think. Then we got Black Mages, Litleys, Balasars. That's a common as well. Bahamut from Opus 13. Aranea. Three, of course. 6 cost. Haste First Strike. When Aranea enters the field, choose 1 forward of cost 3 or less opponent controls. Break it. Damage 5. When Aranea enters the field, choose 1 forward of cost 5 or less opponent controls. Break it. So that's the next starter from that deck. Then Glocker, which I have a feeling is not going to be... Well, that's the good Glocker. But the starter Glocker... Pretty good art, though. 3 cost, forward, 7k. When Glocker is put from the field in the break zone, you may search for 2 job captains with different names. Add them to your hand. Dull, put Glocker into the break zone. Choose up to 2 forwards, dull them. I actually don't mind that too much, but I think this Glocker is just better. So, rare Glocker, rare Ravis for captains. Selkie, yep, that's Selkie. Dragoon, which could be useful if you're playing the Dragoons decks. Yuk. Ramu. And Kana Kamui. Oh, I don't think there was many heroics, but yeah. So yeah, these are the exclusive stuff. So considering you're paying for 2 decks, you get all this stuff that you can't normally get, except as foil slots in the 18 set. So this was for the last set, but I thought I'd save opening it because I hadn't needed the cards till... And I thought I'd just save it to open for you guys so you can see what's inside a dual deck. Hopefully I'll be opening more of these later on. But yeah, if you are watching this stuff on the... Oh, actually, no, I won't do that now. I'll do that after I do the playmat. Yeah, I never promised I'd be good at this. I just promised I'd be able to do it. So here is the big one. This one's been very popular. Luckily, my local place has ordered quite a large number of these. So, I know many people aren't able to do so. I gotta be careful with that. So, you get this playmat, which I'll show off. And inside the tube, stuck on the front. If it will come off. So I'm being very gentle because I care about the card. That's why it's going a bit slow. So, I really like this art, I'll be honest. Tifa, Fire Earth, 20th anniversary Final Fantasy VII symbol. Avalanche Operative 5k. I think this is it's a reprint of the main one. When Tifa enters the field, you may search for one card named Cloud, add it to your hand. When a forward other than Tifa you control attacks, it gains plus 1k power until end of turn. Damage 6. When Tifa enters the field, you may play one category 7 character from your hand onto the field. So that's the nice little pretty promo you get with this. I really like this. I just like the dress. I think it looks really cool. And you get a playmat that has deck, break zone, picture of Tifa, picture of Barret, picture of Aerith, Cloud, Sephiroth, Rude, Reno, and Ravis. I always forget him, with the damage zone. So it's basically one with main zones, Final Fantasy logo, 25th anniversary logo, and obviously just the little, what's it called? Just the data, you know, the company and all that. And it's just a nice little playmat. Yep, you'll find there. Alright, that was the 2 products. If you're watching this on YouTube, sub, share, like, dislike, comment, all that good stuff.